Oh no, it's
Yep.
I'd like to acknowledge the Tasmanian Aboriginal community as the original and continuing custodians of the land that we stand on today. I would like to pay my respect to the elders past, present and emerging, and to extend my respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here that are present here with us today. Taspride embraces diversity and condemns any kind of discrimination, be it on the basis of race, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender identity or disability. Thank you. So, the most important person. I'd like to hand over to the Honourable Lord Mayor, Anna Reynolds.
Thanks so much, Chris, and thanks everyone for coming. I would like to acknowledge a couple of very special guests in the room. Deputy Lord Mayor Helen Burnett, other council colleagues, Councillor Bill Harvey, Councillor Zelinda Sherlock. Is there another councillor? I think that's all the councillors, and then we also have our friends from the Legislative Council, the Honourable Rod Valentine, the Honourable Meg Webb, and I think that's all of our political guests, but all of you from the community and the organising committee, very, very big welcome to you. Thank you for all of your work, and lovely to once again unfurl the rainbow flags here at Town Hall. They do look fantastic, and it is a special time of year. This week in Hobart, when we see lots of rainbows and all the colours of the rainbow, and it really is a wonderful festival. It is a festival about celebrating love, rejecting hate and discrimination, and discrimination in all its forms has to be constantly pushed back against, because unfortunately there's always this growing, well, maybe it's growing, it's hard to know, some days I feel like it's growing, the tide of intolerance and angry views that really get a lot of dominance and a lot of prominence and coverage, and really it takes a movement to fight against that, and to say that discrimination is not okay, and that we are very supportive of freedom and fairness for all, and the lack of discrimination, and for love to be celebrated in all of its forms. And Taspride is a really remarkable festival in the way that it really draws attention to that really core message, and allows everyone to come together and celebrate diversity, and to celebrate love, and celebrate lack of discrimination. So I think it's going to be quite a wet weekend. that's interesting too. It'll be interesting to see what the parade's like tomorrow, but I hope it's not too wet. There's obviously lots of other fantastic events, including one that's already occurred at our City Hall for the young community, and I think that went really well by all accounts that I've heard. That was a really fabulous event. But the City of Hobart and our staff, I want to acknowledge our staff here who work very hard as well. We're very proud to be part of this festival this year, as we always are, and I guess the main thing for me to say right now is I declare the festival officially launched, and invite the President,
President
Solito, to come forward and say a few words.
Thanks for the Thanks very much. Got promoted to President. Thank you. Step aside, Chris. My name is Solito. I'm actually the Secretary of Taspride, but thank you. But I'm taking over tomorrow. Thanks, Lord Mayor, for your lovely words. I really appreciate it. Welcome to all of you to what has become the official opening of our annual Taspride Festival. We're delighted that you could be here, Lord Mayor. And also I welcome other honourable guests. Now I have to remember people's names. I see Rob, Meg, Helen, and councillors. And I'm sorry, I don't know.
And Zelinda.
Hello. I'll mingle later and meet you properly. Today marks the 6th year that the Town Hall of Hobart flies a rainbow flag to signify the Taspride Festival and our city's acceptance and celebration of diversity. It makes me very happy to see the flag flying over this building and our beautiful and progressive city. Following the year that was, we've had to adapt to some big changes in how we live our lives. We're excited and pleased to be able to even have the festival this year, acknowledging how many events have not been able to happen. Our theme for the festival is Taspride Reboots, and that represents what we hope will be a wonderful year ahead, but also a kick in the head to 2020. Whilst today is our official opening and the beginning of a long weekend of fabulous events, and I'll be saying fabulous a lot during this speech, the festival started a couple of weeks ago with a number of community organised events. Hopefully some of you got to those, the out tennis tournament, the basketball last weekend. There have been podcasts, afternoon teas, performances and radio shows. Tonight is the cocktail opening party, and that's brought to you by Taspride in partnership with Tascard. Tomorrow, the Pride Parade and party in the Franklin Square. Again, that couldn't happen without the support, very generous support of the Hobart City Council, and we're very grateful for that. This year, Working It Out have taken on the massive task of planning, negotiating with people and organising the parade and the party. And I want to especially thank Liv Hogarth, who for many years now has been our parade coordinator. And I can honestly say that the parade really would not happen without Liv. So thank you.
You have to find someone else next time.
Sunday, I'm going to give a plug to just a few events. Sunday we have our great cake bake-off at the Farmgate Market. That's been running now for I think at least 10 years and sponsored by Farmgate. So I'd encourage you to please come along, support that event, and we also use that as a fundraiser for Working It Out, who, as you know, support some of our very vulnerable young people. Then we have the fireworks cruise on the Derwent, thank you Hobart Regatta, a history walk, there's croquet, there's film festival, there's parties, there's picnics, and both in Hobart and on the East Coast. So I know a lot of the events are sold out, but a big surprise, Hobartians never buy tickets up front. But if you can get along to some of the not full events, it would be great to see you. For the first time this year, we've also partnered with the Tasmanian Aboriginal Centre, who have organised a history walk on country, and that's taking place next Thursday at the Pyramids at Liston Cove. So hopefully you can get along to that as well. I think that'll be a really special event. So I think there's something there for everyone. So just before I conclude, I've got a couple more thank yous. Again, the Hobart City Council, Tascard, Working It Out, the TAC, the Department of Communities, and our many sponsors and partners. Too many to name, but they're all listed on our website. If you don't know our website, taspride.com. The festival happens for you and our community, but also because of you. Because you support us, you volunteer, you help out, and you contribute in so many ways. And then one final thank you to Scott Davies for making this flag raising happen today. Thank you, Scott. That's it? Anything else?
Now this is a real question.
Not really. Just thank you for coming today, and it would just be remiss of me to not just make a special thank you to all the members of Taspride, who a lot of people tend to forget that we're just all volunteers. So this wouldn't happen without them. It wouldn't happen without the additional volunteers that we get throughout the year for helping with events, and people like Liv as well. So just thank you to you guys.
Now there's a few nibbles, mingle.